Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and this is my unboxing and first impressions of the NES 30 Pro by 8BitDo. Took me a second to get that right. 8BitDo. Great. This works with Windows, Android, Mac OS, and of course, famously, the Nintendo Switch. This has dual analog thumbsticks, much like a modern controller, but of course has that 8BitDo design. I'm going to assume there's probably a really cool keychain in here. So let's take a look. Now, a couple notes also about the 8BitDo. If you notice in some of the ads, and I got mine off of Amazon for about 40 bucks, the ads will claim compatibility with the NES and SNES. And that is kind of true, but you do need to buy an extra attachment, and that is called the retro receiver. And the retro receiver, depending on the version, runs anywhere from 15 to about 30 bucks. So just remember that if you're buying this to run with, say, a SNES, then you are going to need to buy that receiver as well. Okay. As usual, nice box. That's a nice little controller case for it. Now this doesn't come with it by default. I don't think like the old ones did. That is something that the seller added to the package. Ooh, very nice presentation. The cover on it, I gotta say, it looks a little bit faded. There's the side. Back. The color just looks a little bit off. I don't know. The original 8BitDo was a little bit more crisp. Here is the controller itself. It's a little bit smaller, I gotta say, than I expected. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 trigger buttons, so it's got the triggers and the bumpers on it. Oh, these feel really nice. They also have a press down function. It's a little bit stiff, but it does not feel bad. It feels pretty good. These buttons are a little bit rubberized. Are these? Yeah, these are rubberized too, so pretty decent quality. If you look at the top, or the front, you can of course see where you charge it from. Alright, what else is in the box? Well, here, I'll leave this in view. There's some foam. Here's all the goodies. One instruction manual. Quite useful. I'm going to guess... oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, nice. It breathes in and out when it's active. And sorry about the cat meowing. I don't know what's going on with that. More stuff. We've got a charging cable. It's a flat one. Woo, man. If you remember back in the 80s, if you were even born then, there were some Matchbox cities, and they kind of folded up into their own briefcase. You can look on eBay for them, but I swear they smell. Those things smell just like this kind of vinyl-y smell. It's probably giving me some cancer, but yeah, nice little cable. It's flat. It appears to be significantly longer than the old one, so I like that, or the one that came with the original NES 30. I assume in here we're going to get a toy of some kind. Little keychain. Oh yeah, there we go. And there it is, the 8BitDo NES 30 Pro keychain. Very nice. Alright, so that is all the toys. Well, not bad. It looks really quite nice. Let's go take another look at it real quick. Okay, quick note on pairing. There's about 4 different pairing modes for this. It starts out basically in Android mode, so you just press the on button for a second to turn it on and put it in Android mode. But if you want to start with Windows mode, you're going to have to hit power and X for about 1 second. So let's, boom. And it should double flash. See how it's double flashing? That means it's in Windows mode. For Mac OS mode, you're going to hit power and A for a second. And then finally for the switch, you're going to hit power and Y. So basically that procedure for each one, and then it will let you know that it's ready. Then finally, after that, you have to press the pair button for about 2 seconds to get it to pair with something. And what I'm going to be doing is I'll pair it with a Windows device and show you how it works. Alright, be right back. Alright, so right now I'm about to start up a game called Cyborg. I didn't do any configuration whatsoever other than just linking it up to my little GPD Pocket, and yeah, it seems to work just fine. Yeah, control wise this is fine. I was a little worried that the controls would be jumpy, but no jumpier than the actual Xbox controller is on this game. There we go. Man, there we go. You know what? That actually controls better than I thought it would on that game. Let's try another one real quick. Alright, so here we have Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. It only actually has partial control on it for the gamepad, but within the game it plays just fine. It controls basically just like the Xbox. Sorry about that, it's a little bit choppy when it first starts up, but it gets better as it goes. Yeah, you know what? I can use this to run. It's not bad, I gotta say. Huh. My initial impression was that this was a little bit like the Vita controllers, but I gotta tell you, this is significantly less jumpy. It definitely has less throw, which throws it off a little bit, but there is a lot more nuance to this controller than there was to the Vita, or even like things like my GPD XD, which has a decent controller on it, which I think is actually about the same as the Vita controller. Uh-oh. Oh no. There we go. I mean, I'm not like ever going to be the best player with this, but I definitely can line stuff up. Huh. Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Alright, let's try one more game. Alright, here's some Super Cyborg. A little bit of D-pad action. I'm probably going to die because I'm talking here, but I am having a little bit of difficulty dropping and moving to the right with the D-pad. Let me, well, there is my horrible gameplay. You know, it's... Oh yeah, it's because you pressed down. That's fine. No, it doesn't like to stay going down. Works fine with this. Alright, so that's something to note. Okay, so when I'm playing with the D-pad, see, the down doesn't seem to stay. But if I'm playing with the thumbstick, it does. So I don't think there's a way to disable these. So it might be something where I need to configure it in the game to turn these off. It's interfering, or it might be something else, but that's something to note. That's it. Other than the ducking thing, boy, it does work really well. So it might be something that's isolated to this game. Real quick, let's just jump on another game and see if that's true. Here we have Yar's Revenge. It's working just fine here, and it worked just fine in the other few games that I tested it with. So apparently that problem is isolated only to that one game. So you might want to keep it in the back of your mind that there might be a game or two that has a problem with this. But again, I wasn't able to recreate it. So only in that one game. All in all, I would say the construction value of this is pretty high. I like the form factor. It's small enough to carry around, but big enough so that even my big hands can at least use it somewhat. I find these little sticks to be very accurate. I'm glad that they added the little press down thumbs. That's one thing that GPD doesn't do that drives me nuts. So that I can just play games naturally. So it works great for 3D games. It works great for retro games. The red buttons here are a little bit chintzy, but all in all, high construction, like it. For about 40 bucks, I would say it's probably worth it. Thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, speaking of thumbs up, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I will see you in a couple days. Bye.